guys, Andy here. We're going to talk about the next 4 weeks of programming for Performance Block. First of all, congratulations, fantastic work. You guys hit some massive PRs in your back squats, your cleans, and your push presses. I was also really happy to see that your aerobic capacity is also on the up. Our 5 rounds for time workout on the Saturday with the rowing, box jumps, and burpees. Times are exactly where I wanted to be heading into the competitive part of the season, so well done there. Also, the row, kettlebell swing, burpee, kettlebell swing, row massacre that we did on Wednesday, that horrible lactic capacity test, those numbers gave us some really important information. It showed that, again, our aerobic capacity to recover and repeat a high power output effort was there. If you want to learn more about that, come see me specifically and I'll talk about your specific numbers. However, we did talk about to a few of the classes that anything 3 minutes 30 and below is a very high power output time for a male, and anything 4 minutes and below was a very high power output effort for a female. Our fastest male time was 4:02, and our fastest female time was in the 4:50s. So that tends to lean towards the fact that our power output sustained is average to poor. Now, that's not your fault. That's generally due to a lower strength base. So for the next block of training, again, big emphasis on increasing our strength, especially in our leg work and our pulling work. And there's going to be some more exposure to some powerful efforts. So the Wednesday conditioning that you have been doing, where we've been doing some aerobic repeats, that's now going to turn into some more anaerobic power output. So things like prowler, salt bite with high turnover, lots of rest time to try and get you guys understanding how to really push a little bit harder. More of a worry was our split jerk. Now again, this isn't your fault. This is a very new movement for a lot of you guys. It wasn't uncommon to see though people push pressing more than their split jerk, which shouldn't be happening. That's totally fine though. So now that gives me the information that we're going to go backwards, start again, rebuild up your split jerks from the start, and hopefully in about 8 weeks time we should see some much bigger numbers there. The gymnastic work that we did on the Wednesday, the 15-minute AMRAP, numbers are about where I thought they would be. Still on the low side for me, but that's fine. What we're going to start doing now is you guys have been building up gymnastic density work, just going back to back with pushing and pulling work with very little fatigue base. Now we're going to start adding some aerobic elements before you go into your gymnastics. This is a bit more of a real world scenario, so more of a CrossFit style idea where when you're breathing heavy, can you still repeat gymnastic efforts? So you're going to start seeing things like rowing before you go into your handstand push-ups, etc., etc. Last but not least, the Z press. Unfortunately, this was fairly inaccurate because one of the coaches, won't name names, Ant Haynes, put the wrong part up on Modify for you guys to do, so you guys were pressing with a barbell. Not to worry, we'll get that done this week sometime where we'll go back and retest that. The classes that I did watch do it though. Definitely some mobility issues there. The Z press is a great tool to find out if you've got any trunk tightness, hamstring adductor tightness, and particularly shoulder tightness. There's a few people really struggling. Weight-wise, you should be able to pretty much stand up and press whatever you can sit down in a Z press and press. So if you're way below that, that means you've got some sort of chink in the armor in terms of mobility. So what I'm going to start doing is adding some extra mobility work in before class that you guys need to be doing. So when you come in, we'll start the general warm-up anyway, and then we'll get going. But this is homework for you guys you need to be starting to do. Okay? If you do have any chinks in the armor here in terms of your mobility, it will be highlighted at some point in time, or hopefully not. There might be an injury down the line, okay? You guys need to make sure you're prepping yourself and getting ready for classes. Apart from that, good work. Looking forward to the next 8 weeks. See you soon.